马上就要到50集了，来开始我们今天的节目。This is Purple's English Library。喂，能听到吗？声音还可以吧？好 ，He woke with a jerk of his right fist, coming up against his face, and the line burning out through his right hand. He had no feeling of his left hand, but he braked all he could with his right, and the line rushed out. He woke. 他醒了，你还记得吗？上一小节他争取忙里偷闲，找了一个姿势，睡了一觉。那这时候呢，突然醒了 ，wake 的过去式 woke with 怎么样呢 ？The jerk of his right fist coming up against his face。哦呦，那 the jerk 还记得吗？是突然的一个动作，突然猛抽动这种动作。什么东西呢 ？jerk of his right fist， 右手的拳头，然后 coming up against 打上来了 ，coming up 走上来了 ，against his face 打到他的脸上了 ，and the line burning out through his right hand。你看这个鱼线呢，就从他的 line 鱼线 burning 就是直热的烧。灼烧的 burning out 就是这个线迅速的从手里抽出去了，然后和皮肤进行摩擦嘛，就那种感觉。through 看见了吗？通过他的右手，也就是这个鱼线突然被抽出去了，就这鱼有动作了。He had no feeling of his left hand， 他左手没有感觉啊。左手为什么没感觉呢？可能左手是不是坐在身体底下，麻了可能。然后呢？But he braked all he could. He braked. Brake 是踩刹车吗？踩刹车。All he could， 尽他所能。With his right hand， 他用右手用力的开始刹车。And the line rushed out。那 rushed 就是冲出去，快速的跑出去。Rushed out， 快速的跑出去了，也就是一个掉线呢，迅速的就跑走了。Finally, his left hand found the line, and he leaned back against the line, and now it burned his back and his left hand, and his left hand was taking all the strain. 哇！然后最后呢，终于呢，他的左手 found the line， 左手就抓到了这条线，找到了这条线，抓到了这条线。And he leaned back， 他又往后倾斜 ，against the line， 就是。朝着这个鱼线的相反的方向往后仰 ，against the line 就是拉着这个线 ，and now it burned his back， 因为这个线勒在他的后背上了嘛，所以现在呢，它 burned 就是也是让他的后背也非常的灼热，也就是 and his left hand， 那左手他抓线了嘛，所以左手也很灼热，很疼。And his left hand was taking all the strain。他的左手呢，现在是 taking all the strain。strain 是这个压力、应力嘛。taking 就是拿到，那就是左手承受了所有的这个鱼的这个拉力。And cutting badly，cutting 啊，就是像割一样，刀割一样 ，badly 非常非常严重的。He looked back at the coils of line, and they were feeding smoothly。那他就回头往后看了一眼呢，看什么呢 ？The coils of line 是鱼的线圈儿，还是剩下船里面还剩下多少的线圈嘛 ？And they were feeding 就是喂食儿，喂谁吃东西嘛。但是这里面就是不断的送这个线，就是慢慢的，不是慢慢的，就是稳稳的送这个线，也就是这鱼不断的往下拉了。Just then。The fish jumped, making a great bursting of the ocean, and then a heavy fall. 哎呦，这鱼跳出来了！看 ，just then 正在那个时候 ，the fish jumped， 跳起来了。然后呢，然后就后面这个 ing 形式就来形容它这个 jump 的。同时啊，怎么样 making a great bursting， 就是制造出了一个巨大的什么东西呢 ？bursting 是爆破 of the ocean， 就是因为它跳出来了，海面好像就爆破了一样，就这种感觉。And then a heavy fall， 有一个沉沉的 fall 是往下坠嘛，又摔回去了，一个重重的往上摔回去了。Then he jumped again and again, and the boat was going fast, although line was still racing out, and the old man was raising the strain. Then he jumped again and again， 那他又跳了一次又一次的往下跳，这鱼啊又跳出来了。And the boat 怎么样呢 ？Was going fast， 是这个船就是快速的往前走，就是拉着它往前走嘛，很快。Although 虽然呢 ，line was still racing out， 虽然你这个鱼线的不断的往外送啊 ，racing 这是快速往前跑 ，racing out 就是往外跑嘛，就是虽然我不断的给它线呢，但这个线还是不够，还是让这个船拉的往前非常快的走。And the old man was raising the strain to breaking point and raising it to breaking point again and again。你看 the old man 呢，这个老人怎么样呢 ？Raising 就是提升、提高 ，the strain 这个线的应力、这拉力 ，to breaking point 还记得吗？就是断裂的那个点，就是他因为这鱼拉得太快了嘛，这个线就不断的，这老人就是也是他如果紧紧的抓这个线的话，他就容易断嘛，所以一次一次的。他抓紧了，然后再放了一点线，再抓紧，再放，就这么一次一次的。哎呀，raising it to breaking point again and again， 就是一次一次的和他这个进行决斗。He had been pulled down tight onto the bow, and his face was in the cut silence of dolphin, and he could not move. 哦呦 ，he had been pulled down tight。这个老人呢，因为这个线拉得太紧了，他已经被拉的，他 pull 是拉嘛，拉倒了 down tight 紧紧的拉倒了 onto the bow， 在船头的那个地方，老头被拉倒了，然后脸就紧紧的贴住这个船了。And his face was in the cut slice of the dolphin。那他的脸，他这个老人在船里面已经被拉倒下了嘛，然后他脸就贴在什么东西呢 ？In the cut slice 一片一片的鱼片嘛 ，the cut 就是切下来的 ，the cut slice of dolphin， 你还记得吗？他在前面，他把那个海豚切成一条一条的放在船头那晾着，那他脸现在就贴在那个鱼上面 ，and he could not move， 他动都动不了了。This was what we waited for, he thought. So now let us take it. 那这就是我们等待的，他想。So now let us take it. 那等了这么久了，现在就让我们抓住这个机会吧。Take it 就是拿着，应该是抓住这个机会吧。Make him pay for the line, he thought. Make him pay for it. Make him pay for the line.让他强制他怎么样呢 ？Pay for the line 是鱼线嘛，让他对这个鱼线付出代价。Pay 就是买东西，付钱，付出代价。Make him pay for it。然后 OK， 他意思就是你现在在这儿这么用力的在这跟我要拉这个线，那你最终要付出代价的。He could not see the fish's jumps, but only heard the breaking of the ocean and the heavy splash as he fell. 那这时候因为鱼跳得很高很快，还有太阳可能是，这是晚上还是？哦，对，是晚上，所以他看不到。He could not see the fish's jumps， 他看不到这鱼在跳，但是呢，他能听到，他只能听到。The breaking of the ocean， 也就是海洋的这个声音 breaking， and the heavy splash， 还有这个水 splash 是水溅起来的声音嘛，还有沉沉的 as he fall， 就当他掉下来的时候。The speed of the line was cutting his hand badly， But he had always known this would happen. The speed of the line 呢，这个掉线往外出的速度呢太快了 ，was cutting 就割到他的手了，那很严重的割到他的手了。But he had always known this would happen. 但是he had always known 就是他总是知道的，他一直是知道的。This would happen 就是这件事会发生，也就是这个鱼线它突然拉，就这个太快了，这肯定会发生的。And he tried to keep the cutting across the calloused part, and not let the line slip into the pommel, nor cut the fingers. 那 he tried to keep the cutting， 他就尝试着，他有心理准备嘛，之前，所以他就尝试着 keep the cutting， 就是希望保持让什么东西，让这个线割手这个动作呢 ，keep the cutting across。横纵在什么地方发生呢 ？The calloused parts 就是手上有磨茧子，有茧子那些地方，就是老皮，因为它来回磨嘛，就手上有老皮，让这个线经过老皮那个位置 ，calloused， 看啊，长满老茧的，看见了吗？对，在这儿上，就不要在其他的肉上面。And not let the line， 那不要让这个线呢 slip into， 就是滑到了 the palm， 不要滑到手掌，也不要 nor 也不要呢 cut the fingers， 也不要拉到手指。决斗啊，决斗 ！If the boy was here, he would wet the coils of line. He thought. Yes, if the boy were here, if the boy were here. 这时候他又想到了小孩了。如果小孩在的话呢 ，or was here 呢，这小孩会怎么样呢 ？He would wet the coils of the line， 他会让这个线变得湿一点，也就往上面撒点水，可能。这样的话，可能就减少了摩擦，对这个手可能就没有那么疼了。他想，然后重复了2遍啊，希望小孩在这里。The line went out and out and out, but it was slowing now, and he was making the fish earn each inch of it. 对，这个你看 the line 这个鱼线呢 went out 就出去了 and out and out 一直往外走啊，这个鱼线。但是呢 but it was slowing now， 但是现在它就变慢了。And he was making the fish earn each inch of it。这句话稍微难懂一点啊。那他让这个鱼呢 make 什么东西do， 就是让什么东西去做，是吧？那 making the fish earn each of it 是什么呢？是 earn 是赚钱养家，这个或者是赚钱的这个意思。earn each inch of it 就是每一寸，这个鱼线的每一寸，它让这个鱼去赚取它，是什么意思呢？我的理解啊，就是它也让这个鱼不断的获得这个线，对吧？你不能和它硬扛，但是呢，你又不能给它，就是让它拿的没那么容易。你看，它一寸一寸的给它，一寸一寸给它，不要一次一次一大堆给它。它 each inch of it， 每一次一寸一寸给它。也就是说，他给他，但是让他拿到的也不是那么容易，就这种感觉。Now he got his head up from the wood and out of the silence of the fish that his cheek had crushed. Okay, now he got his head up. 那刚才他的头不是一直被，就是紧紧的贴在了那个船上嘛？他现在呢，就把他的头扬起来了。From the wood， 从那个船板上面抬起来了，也就是没有那个拉力也没有那么大了。And out of the slice of fish， 也就出来了，出来什么东西呢 ？Slice of fish， 鱼的那一片儿，也就是他的脸贴在那个鱼上面，他现在也就抬起来了。那然后这个 that 就是形容这个 slice of fish that his cheek had crushed， 他的脸呢就已经压扁了 ，crushed 是压扁了，也就是他的脸压在那个鱼上，已经把那个鱼压扁了，说明力量很大嘛。Then he was on his knees, and then he rose slowly to his feet. He was sitting lying, but more slowly all the time. Then he was on his knees. On his knees 就是跪起来了，就是他呢，字面上意思就是他在他的膝盖上面，也就是他跪起来了。knees 是膝盖，见过。Then he rose slowly. 然后他慢慢的起来了，起身。Rose 是 rise 的过去式。Slowly to his feet， 那站起来到他的脚上，也就是他站起来了。He was ceding line， ceding 这新词啊 ，ceding 就是不断的放弃，割让，分出。对，他不断的放弃他的这个线，就是不断送出去的。But more slowly。All the time， 但是呢，每一次慢慢的变慢。那 all the time 就是一直，slowly 慢慢的。He worked it back to where he could feel his foot, the coils of line that he could not see. He worked back to where he could feel with his foot the coils of line. Work back 这个一直是说他在船上的动作。挪动位置，他就用 work 这个词 work back， 他就回到了，他退回去了。退哪儿？怎么退的呢？去哪儿了呢 ？To where？ 去哪儿呢 ？He could feel with his foot， 就是 feel 就是感觉 ，with his foot 用脚感觉什么的 ？Coils of line that he could not see。The coils of line 就是那个鱼线那线圈嘛，在船上。然后他用脚去踩，慢慢的摸，感觉那些线圈在哪儿，然后他就移动到那个地方去，就这个意思。因为然后呢 ，the coils of line he could not see 嘛，晚上嘛他看不到。对 ，There was plenty of lime still, and now the fish had to pull the friction of all that new line through the water. 看。There was plenty of line, plenty of 就是还有很多的意思。那现在还有很多 still 还有很多这个鱼线。And now the fish had to pull。那现在这个鱼呢，现在一定要拉 have to 就是必须拉。The friction 是摩擦是 all that new line， 所有那些新的线 through the water 通过这个水。那是什么意思呢？刚才这个鱼不就是不断的拉吗？它就是送了很多线，这些线在水里面都有阻力的，所以现在这么多线在水里面，这个鱼增加了它的阻力。Yes, he thought, and now he has jumped more than a dozen times and filled the sacks along his back with air, and he cannot go down deep to die, where I cannot bring him up。这个你看，and now he has jumped more than a dozen times， 那就是他现在跳了多了多少次呢 ？A dozen times， 就是 a dozen 就是十几次吧，12次好像一沓，也就是 a dozen times 就是好多次，那也就是他跳了好多次，跳出来一次呢，就是然后就把他的sacs 这个鱼的身体里有一个腔体，可能是，那他就把这个腔体fill 了，灌满了。就是这个腔体，我们之前讲过这个词。along his back， 在沿着他的后背的这个腔体，那 sacs 灌满了 with air， 灌满了空气 ，and he cannot go down， 那灌满空气它就浮力大了呀。就不能 go down deep， 不能走的下沉太深了 to die， 那去那里就是死掉嘛。那里呢，他 where I cannot bring him up， 如果他走的太深的话，我就没有办法把他拉上来了。He will start circling soon, and then I must work on him. I wonder what started him so suddenly. He will start circling soon. 他很快就会 circling 是盘旋，在水里面盘旋了，和鸟在天上盘旋是一个词儿啊。它现在就不往前游了，不拉了，它现在就是开始绕圈了，原地绕圈了，很快。And then I must work on him。那现在呢，我就必须，那时候我就必须在他身上 work on him 啊，这个就在他身上想办法干点什么事儿了，也就是准备对付他了。work on 这个 work 是工作的意思，它这好多个意思啊。在不同的语境下 ，I wonder 我猜想啊 ，what started him 什么东西让他突然开始了 ，so suddenly 这么突然的，就是我在想他怎么刚才突然发疯了呢？是什么东西让他这样的 started him 让他开始 ？No。Could it have been hunger that made him desperate, or was he frightened by something in the night? 你看 ，Could it have been hunger? Could it？ 那什么东西让他突然发疯呢？会不会是？你看 ，Could it have been 就是会不会是 hunger 饥饿 that made him desperate 让他 desperate 是绝望的。是不是他已经饥饿到绝望了呢？或者是什么呢 ？Or was he frightened？ 是不是他被什么吓到了 ？Frightened 是吓到了，被什么吓到呢 ？By something in the night， 什么东西在晚上？他是不是被什么东西，夜里的什么东西吓到了 ？Maybe he suddenly felt fear。那也许他突然感觉到了害怕。But he was such a calm, strong fish, and he seemed so fearless and so confident. It is strange. 老人已经感觉到奇怪了。那老人问：“是不是害怕呢？恐惧呢？”不对啊，但是因为什么 ？But he was such a calm， 他是一个这么的安静的、强壮的大鱼啊。And he seemed， 他看上去怎么样呢 ？So fearless， 非常无畏的。Fearless 是无畏的 ，fear 是害怕嘛 ，fearless 就是不害怕的、无畏的 ，and so confident 非常自信的。It is strange， 好奇怪啊。You better be fearless and confident yourself, old man. He said, "You are holding him against, but you cannot get line. But soon he has to circle." 这都是的确有讲究的。You better be fearless and confident yourself。那你 you better be 就是你最好也是，你最好怎么样 ？You better 就你最好怎么样 ？Be fearless 也是无畏的和 confident 有自信的 yourself 你自己 old man 老人自己对自己说，你别说鱼了，你自己是不是无畏和有自信呢 ？You are holding him again。那你现在呢，已经把他 holding him 就是控制住他了 ，holding him 你又控制住他了。But 但是呢 ，you cannot get line， 但是你现在还是不能 get line， 就把这个鱼线给拉上来。就是你虽然握住你的这个线了，不继续往前送了，但是呢，你也不能把这个线拉回来，对吧？你最终要把这个线拉回来才行，拉到这个船上。But soon， 但是呢。很快呢 ，he has to circle， 他一定会原地打圈的。你看这个钓鱼有几个阶段嘛？先让他送线，那个人就是鱼最有力量的时候，你就送线，让他拉着这个船，把他体力全都耗掉了，吃不了东西，耗掉了，然后他就不往前游了，他打圈了，开始。然后打到圈，再打一段时间，可能他就累得精疲力尽了。那时候你再把他往上拉。The old man held him with his left hand and his shoulders. Now, held him with his left hand and his shoulders now, and stooped down and scooped up water in his right hand to get the crushed dolphin flesh off his face. The old man held him with his left hand and his shoulders now.那这个老人现在呢 held him 还记得吗？就是控制住， 控制住保持一个动作嘛。这个 him 是那个鱼，开始控制住这个鱼呢，用什么呢？用他的左手和他的肩膀。现在 and stooped down，stoop 还记得吗？这个词是跪，弯身驼背，弯腰屈身啊。stoop down 就弯身了，弯身干嘛呢 ？and scooped up water，scoop 是什么呢？用大勺舀起来。scoop， 那就在水里面，他首先他先把身子弯下了，弯了下之后呢，用右手在海水里面捞点水上来 ，scoop up water， 就洗脸 ，get the crushed dolphin flesh off his face， 然后 get 什么什么东西，就是让什么什么东西怎么样。那 get the crushed dolphin flesh 是肉嘛 ，dolphin flesh 海豚的肉 ，crushed 还记得吗？压扁的，那他就让这个压扁的海豚肉呢 off 脱掉，离开掉 his face， 就是用水把这个脸上沾的这个海豚肉给洗掉了，都逗这个。He was afraid that it might nauseate him and he would vomit and lose his strength. OK， 他为什么要把这个脸上这个肉洗掉？那因为他害怕 ，he was afraid that it might， 这个 it might 就是会怎么样啊 ？nauseate 还记得吗？让人恶心、晕船，就这个词。那因为海豚肉生的这个肉让人有味儿嘛，很恶心。他就害怕呢，他让他恶心 ，and he would vomit， 他就会呕吐 ，and lose his strength， 那就是失去他的力量。你呕吐了，肯定是就是虚弱了嘛，所以他就快点把脸上这个洗掉。When his face was cleaned and he washed his right hand in the water over the side, and then let it stay in the salt water while he watched the first light come before the sunrise. When his face was cleaned， 当他的脸被清理干净之后呢 ，he washed his right hand in the water. Was cleaned. He washed his right. 他又洗了一下他的右手 in the water， 在水里面 over the side， 在船边上 ，and then let it stay in the salt water. 然后呢，就让 let it 让他的手呢，右手留在这个咸水里面 salt water。while 同时他怎么样呢？他看到了什么 ？The first light 第一线光 come 来到了 before the sunrise， 在太阳升起之前的第一道光，他看到了。那天快亮了 ，He's headed almost east. He thought， 那他就朝着大概几乎是东方这个方向往外走。That means he's tired and going with the current。你看，那意味着什么呢？That means 那就意味着 he is tired， 鱼呢就累了 ，and going 那就是游 with the current， 游着顺着这个海洋的游了，顺流游了。这鱼开始它还逆流游嘛。Soon he will have to circle， 很快他必须打圈了。Then our true work begins， 然后呢，我们真正的工作就要开始了。那个时候才收拾它呢，对吧？现在一直到现在都是让这个鱼累那我们把接下来的精彩的故事留到下一节。